You said about the different types of the second order desire and how that relates to attachment. And I wonder if you could say a little more about how you think about when like maybe the first order desire is better, or if that ever happens, or like, right, because it's in some senses it's two different me's that have these different desires, and they're both in some ways attachments. So how do you think about that?
That's a very good question. Actually, can I pass it?
Yeah. Oh, you, all right.
Is that okay?
So, yeah, we can make a lot of different orders. Not to take away from our physician here and your medical training, but in our practice, it's a moment-to-moment thing. So you were saying you have these two selves, right? So I would ask you, which one is the real you? Which one of those two?
I don't know if there's an answer.
Yeah. So we make all this stuff up in our head, like this is my good self and my bad self, my high order self and my low order self, my self that wants to have a beer versus myself that wants to read the poem or do the work or whatever it is, right? But actually these things are happening moment to moment to moment to moment. So in that moment, when you have a desire, that's desire appearing. There's no second or third or fourth order to it, and there's no 2 or 3 or 4 yous. As a matter of fact, we say, this practice is what am I? That's the ultimate attachment. That's the ultimate addiction. Our primary addiction. We're attached to this notion of I, my, me, right? So our practice is all about questioning that. We say I all day. How about we sit down and look into this? And what am I? What is this thing that I call I? That's the practice. So you have to be careful not to, make any I, let alone 2 I's or 3 I's. That would be even worse. You'd have to bring your other self to practice. The 2 of you would show up for vows.